What is going on? Simcity episode 20. Glad to have everyone back. Joining us today is new and updated video settings. Let me know in the comments below if it looks any different. I'm thinking it does. I've spent most of the day here today trying to figure out what combo works the best. Leading through the last episode into this episode, I've gone ahead and I've kind of overclocked some stuff. If my computer seizes up and this video ends, my apologies. However, it is running a lot better and is looking a lot better, so at least for me. So let me know in the comments below. Of course, YouTube freezes out at 30 FPS, so kind of can get the experience that I do, but not quite, you know what I mean? And that goes with any gameplays. So yeah, we're picking up here kind of where we left off. We are doing really well with money. I let the game run for a few minutes, and you know, I mean, for the most part, I mean, the city's coming along nicely. It's profiting. I mean, and that's really what we wanted. And you know, we've got a lot of things going on here in our little Omega district, and we got a fully maxed out Omegaco facility up over 30,000 an hour. Fusion plant's doing pretty well. We talked a little bit about that upgrade module last episode, if it's really worth it or not. Mega towers. This one here is actually owned and operated now by Omegaco. This one here is now owned and operated by Omegaco, so doing pretty well there. I wanted to add some more job levels here. Let's take a look at some of our numbers. We're making 16K an hour, a little over $1 million in our bank. Let's see, jobs. We're looking for a lot of low wealth jobs is what we're trying to hunt after. Low to medium wealth jobs. And let's go ahead. Let's add another level to our mega tower here. Most of these levels are, let's see, most of them are low wealth. Let's add a mid wealth here, 24,000 simoleons. We have a lot of empty space here in the middle I kind of wanted to address as well. Let's see if we can squeeze a road in here. I was thinking about it off episode here. Let's see if we can kind of get crazy here and lay down some roads. Try not to destroy anything. You know what I mean? It takes so much time and effort to get everything to where it is, and you don't want to just kind of destroy everything. So let's see if we can get some straight roads here. And I don't really like the way that looks, but if we can kind of maximize density here, our Omega will kind of work its way through. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to tap into that and find out what exactly the problem is, because we are still getting a lot of those need more Omega messages. And come on, buddy. And I'm not really sure why, because I mean, we keep adding more Omegaco factories. I think more of the buildings and more of the structures here throughout are subscribing, and it's kind of causing a little bit of a strain on the Omegaco just in general. So we'll have to look at that, and these roads can be a little finicky, to be honest, especially trying to wrap around this tower here. But we can do it. Trying to take out our wonderful factories. Trying not to, buddy. I'm trying. I promise. Let's see. Let's actually pull this out a little farther. Maybe that's our problem. But yeah, glad to have everyone back. You guys are great, as I always say. Appreciate all the following, the comments. Oh, well, screw you. You're gone. Did my best with it. But again, with the comments below, let me know as far as the video settings. I've worked pretty much the entire day trying to figure this out here. Per everyone's comments and reviews and private messages and this and that, I've realized that you're right. I mean, a lot of my older videos, the quality was a lot better, and you know, I've been trying to get it addressed. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of fill this all in with industry, and it'll fill in and merge together as it need be. So why is this not building up over here? Very interesting. All right, and as we add more levels to our mega tower, more people will come through. A level under construction, I was about to say. What is going on? Not enough control net. That's the first time we've had that type of message. Where's our control net meter? Buy control net from neighbors. Well, we are buying control net from neighbors. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys the ground scrubber, how well of a job that's doing. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We need another one over here now. But yeah, those ground scrubbers, for the win. They are worth the money. Alright. Maybe that's why, because the ground scrubbers need control net as well. Now we can add this signal booster. Okay. Is that gonna help? A little bit. Little bit. Do that for all 4. As you upgrade the academy, you unlock these 3 little boosters here. So now that I have everything unlocked at the academy, it's helping us just that little bit. But we're probably going to have to add some more control net. I don't know how much farther we're going to be able to get with that. We've got our fusion plant running on it, our ground scrubbers, our sanitation units. I mean, there's a lot of things now. We haven't even added maglev yet to the city, so which is going to be coming here in the future episodes. But all right, so we've got some construction underway. Just trying to fill out this area here. This is taking forever to build. What speed am I on here? Oh, okay. Let me go to medium llama speed here. And still got a lot of land out here we can work with. We had this Omega factory last episode, I believe. It's doing fairly well. Probably add another one over here, but let's give everything a time to adjust. Water pump and dry. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be. One great suggestion that someone had was to put the pumping station near the water, because the water tables replenish themselves. And that is definitely a good option. So we're going to take advantage of that. Well, we've got some out here near the water. It's not really replenishing as nicely as I would like it to. But so we can add a couple more. That looks almost like it's polluted. So if we add a few more down this way, that's going to be too much. And then we could take out maybe like this one. And guess we can add them down in here too, right? These are sucking up control net as well. That's another thing that's using some control net. So very nice. Suggestion was to close down this school here and leave the community college open for more, you know, more tech-related jobs, and it's a good idea. Yeah. I think we'll have to maybe look into that. First, I want to go ahead and expand the extension wing here. Add another extension wing. There we go. And that community college is looking pretty strong now. Ground scrubbers. I want to add another ground scrubber or two. They're definitely doing the job, and we can use it. Let's see where another one would do best. Oops, wrong tab. There we go. So we added one here, and as you can see, this is completely cleared up. I want to kind of add one over here, because this is a nice little part of our city, and I don't really want to have all this horrible, horrible disease. Here we go. If we put one like right there. Okay. And then maybe we can put one maybe right now. And one over right there. And we'll continue to monitor that, but that will likely help us dramatically in the coming episodes here. Control net. Where are you at, control net? Need apartment levels? Why is everybody so unhappy? What your problem is? This tower is great. I think that's sickness. We added our hospital. What's going on? Oh, we're at complete capacity. That's what's going on. Emergency wing. If we can add one of these, maybe, right? Wow, everything I want to put in takes something out. Sorry, guys. So that's gonna help us. And let's add one of those. What's our money like here? 17K an hour. And treatment capacity. So we got room in the waiting room. $1,400 an hour for that. Well, I guess we need it though, right? Alright. Let's see what that does. Let's see if the complaints subside. Alright, where were we at? I completely lost my... Oh yeah, another level here to our mega tower. Alright. Let's do... low wealth. Are we profiting? Alright, good, we're profiting. That's what I like to hear. And then after we get this built up here, we'll decide on a crown, and then we'll kind of take this one down so we can get our Skybridge operational. That's definitely... Oh, okay, that's just telling us that we have health to spread. Look at that. Get in there. Get in there. Hopefully these ground scrubbers help out here. I think they're going to... Can back off a little bit. We should probably start, maybe this episode, we want to get our archaeology funded here, you know? A lot of you suggested recycling centers. We can add recycling center. I'm down for that. Where is it at anyway? Okay. Let's see if we can take this road out just a little bit more. I think we'll have enough room for everything. Alright, let's see. And these are good too because any excess... Well, let's just put it there. Any excess alloy or metal, even after the archaeology is built, you can sell that off and make money. I had one city back in the day where I was profiting like, oh my gosh, an uncontrollable amount of simoleons just by a recycling center. The city was so large and there was so much recyclables going around that it was just constant exporting of alloy, and it was great. I mean, it really can be, you know, beneficial. In this scenario, we're going to use it for our great work, so the money end of it is not going to really be there. But, alright, so we don't need plastic. We need alloy and metal. So, let's get rid of this. And let's add... That's alloy, right? Alloy and metal. And then let's add some collection trucks. We can add them over here too. Yeah. Let's add a couple here. Let's add a couple here. This way we have different ends of the city where the trucks are coming out of. And I think these are delivery trucks. But those are only really good for moving around the city, I believe. So we'll kind of leave those put. And for the most part, the recycling center or the recycling trucks, it's going to take a little bit for that to kind of start working. And they're gonna be hanging out up here in our residential area. I'm not sure how much. And there was also another suggestion, you know, with Omega, I haven't messed around with the recycling center since the whole new Cities of Tomorrow expansion pack. So I'm wondering if maybe the Omega end of it, maybe they're going to produce a lot of recyclables. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. We're going to need a trade depot to kind of store some of this excess stuff. For now, that is. Let's see. And I guess we can just put it down here. Man, you would be like that, wouldn't you? He would be like that. What's that little trade depot? Where you at, trade? It's a depot, right? Okay. I've made that mistake before in putting down a trade port there, which is good, but it costs so much more. Not really benefiting us in this scenario. So let's go ahead. Let's add our few different. Okay, so we're gonna need metal, and then alloy, and an extra truck for good measure. So we'll slowly start to see that come through. We can add maybe some industry in here. Come on, industry. And let's see, how we doing? All right, that Omega Tower level is completed. Moving along. We are at our crown, so we're gonna hold off on that for now. And let's see. So we've got, are these the same size? Yes. So we need to take it down to level 5. And this is my own mistake. I did this last city as well. I didn't learn from my mistakes in preparing for Skybridge. It's going to get rid of a lot of this traffic down here. This is level 5 here. Okay, let's do that. Services, Skybridge, build. Alright, so give that a couple minutes there. We'll decide on a crown as well, see what kind of is a good idea. I think there's an air scrubber. Did I research that yet? Yeah, that might be something that we would want to do now, because the ground scrubbers, they produce air pollution, if I'm not mistaken. So, yes, they clear the ground pollution, but they're actually producing air pollution. Let me check on that. Hold on. Extracts ground pollution or radiation, converting it into air pollution. Warning, bulldozing a polluted scrubber releases pollution back into the ground. That's good to know. Did not know that. How are we doing already? It hasn't been very long, but yeah, you can see this is starting to, it takes a little bit of time, but this one not so much. Boy, this area over here must be horrible because it's got that ore mine. But it is coming along. So all these issues we're having. Water pump running dry. We got that. Maybe we should put one of these in down here. Yeah, real daredevil putting it right by the right by the dump. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, we're still good. We're at plus 134. Garbage dump almost full. Let's see here. Start to swap some of these out for our new garbage atomizers. And these produce no pollution whatsoever. More of these, the better. And those are using control net as well, so we have to keep an eye on control net, because I'm thinking we're probably going to need to add another 1 or 2 of these guys here. Where is a good place for this guy here? Yeah, out this way. Put it out here. I don't know. Let's put it down here for now. Pretty good spot. And then we can actually upgrade this now. Alright, it's going to help us just a little bit. That's what it's all about, taking it one step at a time. Okay. How's our... Wow, look at all this sickness. We're shot right up to 125. Shot right up. Those are for injured people. Are we even producing drones anymore? We need oil. What are you guys doing down here? What are you guys doing? You got all that oil, you're hoarding it out? Local deliveries of crude oil on. Last episode too, I was wondering why the deliveries for crude oil were being deducted from my income. The reason is because I had this thing checked for our Vital pad. And I can see why, because for some reason oil is not getting to them as quickly as it needs to. I'm thinking this pipeline is starting to dry out a little bit. If we pay attention here just a little bit, we can actually add a couple more of these in here. Had a few more of those. Anything we can suck from the ground, the better. Anything we can get, the better. Still health issues. Garbage dump is still almost full. Let's see, I like to, whenever it gives me that message, I like to look at this number here. Is this going up or is this going down? It's definitely going down. So, yes, there's an issue with it. But for the most part, it's going down at the moment. Keep an eye on it. See if it doesn't shoot back up. It's burning off. Oh, no more delivery. Now gone back up. I think we have enough trucks. They're collecting everything. I don't think that's the issue. Add some more room here. More landfill. More landfill. How's this area coming here? Pretty decent. Business is good. Business is okay. Good. Okay, let's take a look at our Omega map. That's drones, Omega map. Let's... Well, we got delivery trucks just about everywhere. Got a lot of gold members. Look at all the gold members. This is where our profits are coming in. These are our drones at work here. Are we still making drones over here? Okay, good. Yeah, we are. This processor factory is very important here. Processor factory, listen to me. No, this OmegaCo factory is very important here. This is actually where we got our drones coming from. Of all the other factories, I believe this is the only one that we've got drones. Oh no, this one here is doing drones too. Let's add a Vital pad to this one here. These ones here that are producing drones, really got to give a little bit of tender love and care to these. Without processors and oil, they're useless, essentially. So we got to keep an eye on these. I added a Vital pad to this one, but I have everything shut off here. This is just a straight up producing Omega on this one. And I was thinking actually adding another one out here because we've got the pipeline. We can connect this one up to the pipes. As long as we can add some more. Dang, there ain't no room. So we can add one there. A little bit more the better. A little bit more the better. A little bit more. I could honestly say though that they fixed the traffic issue in this game. For so long, and I know all of you that play know what I'm talking about, traffic has been a issue. Whether it be gridlock cities where your fire trucks and your police officers can't get around, to having like this thing backed up in each direction. I mean, however you look at it, they've corrected it. I mean, yeah, you get little hiccups here and there, but the traffic does move, you know. The cars are in the right lanes. The you know, it just for the most part, I mean, it's fixed. I mean, we've all cried a lot about it. We've all talked a lot of smack, but hey, they finally fixed it. It only took them about a year since the game came out, but they did fix it. We've got over, what, close to 100,000 Sims, or 87,000. There's no traffic. Even in the other city, I have over 200,000 residents, and there's no traffic. So, all right, I think our Skybridge is up and running. Let's go ahead and let's connect the two. Nice little... Look at them. Look at all of them. See how easy? Let's just check our numbers here. So low wealth is what we need. Low wealth for the win. And I saw here real quick, our recycling center is producing some stuff. So that's what we want to see. Hopefully once we start getting this storage up, it's going to start dumping it here. And next episode, we're going to try to save up 1 million simoleons, and we'll try to go ahead and begin our arcology project. Very anxious to do that. It's kind of going to anchor both these cities together. Really excited for that. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything that you'd really want to see. And, you know, appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll see everyone next episode.